Welcome back to TheChuckster. Now today, I thought I would talk about some things that piss me off because, you know, I'm a very patient, optimistic person, but there are some things, you know, that just irk me, you know? I'm sure you'll understand. Okay, number one, we have YouTube adverts. Now obviously, as someone who is a creator and an aspiring YouTuber to this amazing platform, YouTube adverts are my friend, okay? But there are some that I'm just like, bruh, you for real here? Let me give you an example. You know, before you start a video, you don't always have a bumper ad at the bottom, you can have a skippable ad at the front. Sometimes they're not skippable. There are 5-second videos that you can skip, yet you have to wait 5 seconds to skip in the first place, so there's no bloody point. And then there are 30-second videos that you can't skip. Oh god, I'm just like, I want to get to the video, please. You call these skippable ads, but there's no freaking skip button. My theory is that if it's over 15 seconds, you should be able to skip. Under 15 seconds, there's really no point. But anything more than 15 seconds, the bloody skip button should be there. Also, when you're watching a longer video, like a gameplay walkthrough or something that's usually about an hour long, you will have adverts in between the videos. It should always be a bumper advert at the bottom if you're going to have an advert in the middle of a video. When you get adverts that actually interrupt the video you're watching to cut away for you to watch an advert, I'm just like, I want to get back to the video. Don't interrupt me from my watching. And then sometimes you can't even skip those. It's just, oh god. Obviously, YouTube adverts. I love you, bro. As a creator, as a viewer, you're bloody annoying. Number two, the education system. Now, if you've seen all my videos, you know that I had a huge problem with school, but that's not what I'm gonna get into, because this isn't supposed to be a serious video. This is just meant to be like, how is trigonometry gonna help me get a job? That type of thing. Because I was at work the other day, I have a Saturday job, where I have to scan delivery notes. Sometimes I have to answer the phone to customers, and one of them wanted to know what the VAT would be from the amount that they had, you know, VAT. And I was like, I don't fucking know. How am I supposed to do that? I never learned that. I learned how to find the side of a triangle, not how to calculate the VAT of a price, which is what you need in everyday life. I mean, taxes, I have no idea what I'm gonna do when I start having responsibilities like that. Maths was always my weakest subject, and I don't know shit about the real world. I can do simultaneous equations. I can do what A plus B squared is. I cannot tell you how much this item and this item will buy within this budget to keep you going for a week. School is meant to be there to prepare you for the outside world and to give you the first step into your journey of life and all that jazz. Except it doesn't do that at all. At all. Number three, lids with no handles. Now I'm sure many a YouTuber has brought this up in things that annoy them because it is just so bloody annoying. For example, you will have a plastic lid. Hold on, let me actually give you a physical example. On a milk carton, I don't know if it's the same in every country, but in England we get lids like this, where you have this bit in the middle as the handle in order to try and pull away the whole of the bottom bit, like that. However, most of the time, this middle bit will come off, leaving this left on and unable to get it off yourself. And I was like, I just want to drink my milk, you know? I didn't want to have to shank it up in here to try and get in it. Because if you do use a knife to try and get into the plastic labels and stuff as a last resort, bits sometimes fall into it, and it's, I want to get to the products that I bought, not for the useless packaging. And to be honest, it is useless, because it's supposed to keep it fresh, isn't it? The lid that goes on it is airtight, keeping it fresh. The plastic is pointless. And we should be stopping, or at least reducing as much as possible, production of plastic, because it isn't biodegradable and Mother Nature and Earth and all that. And it's not even a good lid. Oh my god, it's leaking. I am... What an example. This was good. It's not even waterproof, watertight. Whereas the lid, I can assure you, is... Yeah. So what's the point of the plastic that prevents you from getting into what you bought, you know? And sometimes they won't have it at all. You have to try and literally pry it with nails. Luckily I have nails, so I can attempt at any rate. And sometimes they give you a millimetre worth of handle on the edge, like just enough for you to pinch, not really enough for you to pull back with force. It's actually ridiculous. Save the earth and let us use our products. God. Number 4, carpets. Not all of you might agree with me on this, but I don't like carpets. I like hardwood floors. You know, I'm someone who's lived in flats all their lives and it's always been carpeted. We have a freaking carpeted bathroom. The only place that isn't carpeted is the kitchen. And I hate carpeted floors because when you drop something which might leave a stain, you can't just wipe it away. You can't just clean it up. It will fucking get in the fibres. You'll have to scrub it out and elbow grease, and I'm a lazy prick, so that just doesn't compute with me at all. Also, the hairs. If you're a woman, you'll know this, but molting is a huge problem, like with dogs or something. Okay, and our Hoover broke about 3 years ago, so you can imagine what the state of our floors are like. Literally, hair is everywhere, and I'm someone who hates hair, especially wet hair that isn't attached to anything, you know, like a person. And we have a carpeted bathroom, we have hairs on the towels, on our feet when we get out the shower. It's, oh, and I just feel like that would be massively reduced if we had hardwood floors or just non-carpeted floors. So yeah, carpets are a bit of a pet hate of mine. I know that's a weird one, but yeah. And number 5, people who are walking down the pavement who don't move out the way. Oh my god. I, as a child, was always taught that when you're walking and someone is coming at you, like this, okay, you move out the way of each other so that you can pass fine. You know, it's something that I consider manners. You know, just a weird thing like that. But that seems to have just been forgotten in today's society. Because I was once walking and there was this dad in between his 2 children and there was a busy road next to us. They didn't move at all. I had to go into the road to get past them. And I was like, excuse me, what the fuck? If it was the other way around, me and my friends, and if they didn't, I would have made them, would have moved into single file so that you and your daughters could have walked through safely and fine. It's human, common decency. And they don't move at all, like, I'm just gonna walk into you, mate. Like, literally, come at me, bruh. Come at me. We're all walking here. Yeah. Manners, you know? So yeah, guys, that was some things that pissed me off, and if you want to see more, be sure to hit the like button down below and be sure to subscribe, bell me, and then head over to my vlogging channel Chucky Days if you want to see more of me, and stay tuned for tomorrow for Q&A monthly. Please give me some questions. I'm boracic now. Please, guys. Yeah. Cheesy wave, guys. Subscribe. Last pillow is done. Now I've got to find a way to put the baking paper all over the duvet. What I'm gonna do as well is, God, these aren't inflated. Look at that. Look at that.
My turn. Happy bird.
Dad, could you vlog me?
Can I what?
Could you vlog me?
What's that?
Oh, for God's sake.